It's time to finally go back to Whisper Wilds and get that Doomsday Apparatus. Now that we have 100 plus purple Pikmin, which I thought it was going to be a lot slower than it did, but I did not go to Subterranean Complex. We actually ended up going to Bulbous Kingdom instead to grind our Pikmin. It's not the guaranteed 3 Violet Candy Pop Buds like it would be in that one, but it still ended up working at the end. And yeah, those guys are not going to cause too much troubles. I don't know if the Gatling joint is going to be active or not at this point in time, but please not. As you're going through though, we may as well go and check though. Hello, you swoop bug. I love this guy so much. They're adorable. They're dorks. And that looks like... oh, we're good. Yes, hello. I do see you there. And I don't think you're gonna do too much to us. I am sorry, President. Yeah, you just ended up getting slapped there. I'm glad that we went to the last few caves though, because we just slapped the crap out of that dude. It did not stand a chance. Now we got ourselves the Gatling joint, which I know Ryro9 actually pointed this out in one of the videos, is that only the middle one of these guys' blasts are actually going to do any damage to us. The rest, not so much. And there it is. I just decided to beat up some of these enemies here because why not? It'll make the travels much more safer, although this guy in particular right here would be a good idea to actually get down, considering well, the bridge is broken now, and they're also just about to get it down out of the way. I just find it so funny how you can just beat the out of some of these like enemies, and just for like one person, and just it's Sliver, and it's still barely alive. Gotta love it when that happens. And one more slap, and it's done. And the president is also still a-okay, so we may as well go and... actually, maybe we don't need to worry about the Gatling droid. We are going to the Cavern of Chaos anyways, so it's not like it's really going to get in the way that much, unless it decides to respawn right where we are. So maybe it would be a good idea to actually take care of it, just in case it ends up going to a spawn point near us. Like, 2 theaters near you. Okay, so we're going to lose a little bit of our purple Pikmin here, because I thought that we would be able to just push it through the bridge right there, but nope, decides to just right through. But you know what? That's fine. At least we know the president is still okay, and for the Cavern of Chaos, I'm actually going to bring a few reds and blues with us, just because, again, I want to get all the treasures. I know we don't need to 100% this game, but we're so close to doing that we may as well. There's one floor that we actually need fire Pikmin for, unless there's water around that area. Which I don't think there is, but we'll find out about that. And blue Pikmin just because, well, we may as well. Okay, those little guys are doing their thing and keeping an eye on that Gatling joint. Though I just realized we might need to lure it out because of the orange bullback. We will see about that. But again, why did the purple Pikmin just like, absorb right through this bridge? Of course, now it works. Just not where we put it, I guess. It's the first time I've actually seen that happen, but it's the first for everything. Now let's take care of this guy, which hopefully won't wake up the orange bull bear. And there's the orange bull bear woken up. And now we got this guy also trying to like, get our Pikmin, but I don't think so. You're also going to get taken care of. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Have a good day. Oh man, it's too bad it's not like Pikmin 3, which you could just, you know, you don't need nectar to get the flower up. Mind you, to balance that, you got other stuff. So hopefully they can get it over in time. Because since there's blue Pikmin on there, they are like, yeah, take this. What? Where did the other Pikmin end up going? Did it just drown? Did they get eaten from something? Maybe it was just fire over here. I'm not going to question it. It's Pikmin 2. Sometimes random things just kind of happen like that. Now, the plus side, we just got some sweet juice from the eggs. Didn't get all the Pikmin though to get the nectar, unfortunately, but it's not like there's barnacles right nearby. Now, on the plus side, if the Gatling Point does decide to like peek its little head out, or rather, it just regenerates, we could just easily take it out again. Now we're back to base with so many purple Pikmin. Aww, little yellow Pikmin with us. So cute. And didn't even have to worry about that in the first place. So now, it's gonna let them do their thing, grab the Pikmin out, and go into the Cavern of Chaos, which I love how it's just right outside the doorstep. It's like, hey there. Alright, and here we are. The first of 10 floors in Cavern of Chaos, which Chaos is, in its name, it's very chaotic. It's also the one that I think has the most hazards in it. I don't know of any other caves this many hazards. Of course, this dude is already trying to get some of our Pikmin here. So we're just gonna go over here, hope that there's no bomb rocks in this area. Let's get ready to just absolutely obliterate it. Need to get the lightning and this dude out because I think those are the most hazards that are over here. Let's wait for it to drop it. There we go. I like how even if it's not even attacking any of our Pikmin, it's still just kind of throws it and detonates it. Now we gotta drop this guy on it. Yes, yeah, there we go, that's the safest. And now we can land our purple Pikmin on it a lot more safer because we don't want to instantly detonate these bomb rocks. That would not be very fun for any of us. Why is that dude already trying to like, bomb our Pikmin? Like, it wasn't even near us, but like, hey, that's fine, I'm not gonna question it that much. And I also brought out 20 of each Pikmin because I love hearing them sing, and because, well, why not? May as well. Now get ready to attack these guys. It really is too bad that those bomb rocks, oh, they can detonate these traps. I didn't know that. I thought that was the one thing that they couldn't detonate. Don't know why, but that's just what I thought. So maybe this one, get a little bit more close to. There we go. That flings them far away enough that hopefully they won't just. Okay, whew. What a obliterate Pikmin. And I don't trust this trap right here. I don't know if it's close enough to it. It was. So maybe it's because we detonated the other random bomb rocks and not one of these guys that decided to just save it for us. Now let's get out of the way here. Yes, hello you fiery little dude. You are not going to attack our Pikmin. No, thank you. I appreciate the offer though, but we're going to have to refuse the offer. Now it's to safely escort our Pikmin to here because I know there are also fallen bomb rocks somewhere. And I do not want to lose any of our Pikmin on the first floor. That would be very, very unfortunate. So thankfully for us, I don't believe any of them really get triggered from getting treasures there. Could be wrong, but still. Now for those of you who have played or just simply just watched Pikmin 2 playthroughs, what has been your favorite cave in the Wistful Wilds? I know for me it's probably not the Dream Den, but the other cave, which I don't remember what it is called right now. The Cave of Heroes. Mostly because it's kind of like a mini gauntlet with how many enemies there are. There are hazards, but there's not that many hazards as far as I actually remember. And pause because I don't feel like having to go on. Thankfully we didn't have any fallen rocks going on us. But yeah, and also just the boss is on, I think, every other floor or so. But I think that's the longest order. Is it that or it's a Dreamland? One of them is 20, one of them is 15. And, okay, there isn't actually... Okay, there aren't enemies in here. There's no water. I'm gonna say there's no, man-at legs. Is it man? I keep wanting to say man-at arms. Don't know why. This time we're just gonna use some of our red Pikmin, and fingers crossed we don't lose any of our red Pikmin in trying to attack this guy. Normally I would just go and... Stitch Bug, you are just rude. But normally I would just use a spray on these guys, but unfortunately we don't have access to it. And thankfully, we didn't lose any of our Pikmin to this guy. Just that, and we got ourselves a ring, and now we are going to take care of you, Spoopbug. So this is just the spotlight for our beautiful red Pikmin, at least until we get all the enemies cleared, and it will be the spotlight for all of them. And since this is just a very quick one anyways, I'm just going to speed through this, because you're not really going to miss much. Aside from fighting this guy right here, which thankfully the fiery bull blocks don't actually regenerate. Now it's just like, no, instead of risking losing any of our Pikmin, we may as well just go ahead and just like fight these guys. I also like how if these guys, these little snitch bugs, if they have just one purple Pikmin on them, that's enough to just have it in an infinite loop. Now fighting this guy in bird's eye view is really awkward though, so maybe we shouldn't try to do that, but thankfully none of our Pikmin just got yeeted off. That would have been very, very unfortunate. And I'm hoping that one of these eggs are going to actually allow us to have some bitter sprays, so we could just solidify any other threat, including detonated bomb rocks. Unless you throw purple Pikmin on them when they're solidified, I don't actually know how that works. I just know that you can actually freeze them. Which I found out by accident one day. I was just like, how does this work? I don't know, we're just going to go with it. I've learned a lot of things just from just simply throwing Pikmin and just doing random things in this game. That's the one thing I love about the franchise, whether it's intentional or not. And I'm very sure that being able to use the bitter spray on bomb rocks that are going to explode is purposeful. So I'd like to think so. And that one snitch bug is going to survive unless it ends up grabbing one of our Pikmin somehow. But I highly doubt it's going to. And I think I've asked this question a few times before, but with Pikmin 4 now being out, what are or is a few should rephrase that. What is your favorite Pikmin enemy or Pikmin enemies? Is there a few out there? I would say the fiery bullbox is one of them just because they're so cute. Same with the bull bear, like they're terrifying. I would not want to see them in real life, but like just looking at them interact and the fact that they're like packs, it's something about it so endearing. I also really like the Mamutas because they're very peaceful creatures, aside from the ones in Pikmin 2, which they just want to completely obliterate the Pikmin. I don't know why they do. I would say this looks like a rest area, but it is not a rest area because it doesn't have the restful music. I also don't know if any of these are going to be one of the daffodil enemies. Okay, here is one of the eggs, as long as we don't get crushed here. And speaking of Mamuta, especially a Mamuta in this game, is like they go up. Oh, maybe maybe these ones don't care. Now they do kind of care. They look like they just want to go after Olimar. I don't know if that's actually the case. And here they are, the Sneaking Chrysanthemum, I think is what they're called. And oh my goodness, there's so many of them. It's definitely one you have to be very, 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 very careful about. What a way to be frozen. I feel bad for it. Oh, hello, Sneaking Constantium. You are very lucky, but also... Okay, if we had been able to just get that guy up there close enough, we would have been able to just survive that. Fortunately, one Pikmin down, and that means we can't hear them singing anymore. I'd like to really go into here to sing that much, considering we're just running around with individual Pikmin. But still, it's like that poor dude did not deserve that. I think it's some moves here that has a treasure. So let's just nope, it looks like it might actually be buried in the ground. But we are still going to take care of it though, because we still have other hazards. Oh my goodness. It's like 3 bomb rocks right there. We realize how many falling bombs there were in here. Just gonna throw individual ones there because it's gonna be a whole lot more safe. And okay, there we go. We're not going to allow you to do that. No, sorry, Bob. I appreciate your efforts though, but your efforts were at vain, unfortunately for you. Now we just get the purple Pikmin to do that, so we can get the white Pikmin over there. You know how it goes. It's like, no, that one do not suck. Okay, you can bring that little mouth over there then. May as well, doesn't hurt. Oh, and there just wasn't quite enough Pikmin on there to get that guy, so there's that. I also don't really trust this right here. The feeling there's gonna be some stuff falling on it. Could be safe. Could be safe, but I'm keeping an eye on it just in case. But I love potatoes so much. Really one of my favorite vegetables. I don't know why I almost called it a fruit though. And there's gonna be one little guy just surviving down here. I wonder how much they actually eat. Because obviously they're still alive down here and everything, but like, how much bugs and stuff actually go into the cave that they can eat? Or do they survive just from doing photosynthesis as well? Because they're kind of a hybrid between creature and vegetation. But also, do they actually help vegetate the area around here? Like, I wonder how breathable this cave is with as much like cave things there are down here. Cave plants are down here, including potatoes. So obviously there's no trees. Like, trees are definitely the best for getting the nitrogen out and oxygen in. But the other trees are also the other plants are still good at like, vegetation and stuff like that too. But obviously they're good at vegetation because they are vegetation. Words are just hard. But I love plants so much. I actually have like 4 of them. I would love to have more, but I don't really know where else to put them because there's only so much room on our windowsill and they're growing so much, which I absolutely love. I'm not complaining that there's that much. The embers are in this area. I think it's the one time that I'm actually not really going to use any of our Pikmin. And I forgot that Olimar got munched quite a bit. Hello, egg. It's too bad it didn't drop any, like, sprays for us. It dropped nectar for us. But not sprays. I'm glad it wasn't an explosive, though. Why is that one Pikmin just running around? I guess it just wants to get its cardio done with. But okay. Oh! I'm glad the Pikmin AI are not the same as they are in Pikmin 1 in this game. Because they would have just not went back to the prison. Bro, where are you going? Come on, turn around, buddy. Turn around. There's a delicious Olimar right in front of you. And also some delicious rocks that you can just eat yourself with. There we go. Or maybe we will get our Pikmin there. I think we should be able to actually... Maybe have enough bomb rocks here that we don't have to worry about that. We can't even punch it. It's good to know. So maybe we will get our Pikmin around here. So just use some purples here because that's still going to be the best to actually get it down. And you think that would be the only one, especially with that crab leg over there, but it is not. Surprise, surprise! There is another one right here. I think the ones in this game could also roar like the ones in Pikmin 1. Hey, can you please do me a favor and eat all these bomb rocks for me? Please and thank you. Ow! Managed to get me in the meantime. That sucks. But that's okay. At least it's only like a tiny bit of damage. Maybe we should just grab the blue Pikmin. I think it's gonna be a whole lot quicker than trying to wait for this guy to eat literally all the ball marks are in this area. But at the same time, it's also a lot more fun to actually get the bull blocks to eat all of them. I just don't know how far they'll actually go. There we go. I'm so glad that the fire doesn't actually detonate any of... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. It's just one of those moments. I knew this was gonna happen because there's a bunch of fire textures. It's too bad that one also doesn't have anything. We really could have just left that guy go. But I thought both of them had a treasure in it. I hate... Sometimes it's just like that. You don't realize and I just feel so bad for that little Emperor Bullblocks. It's only a baby one. At least that's a theory that the ones down here are actually, like, the juveniles of the Empress Bullblocks, and that's why they're so small in here. And I love... Oh, how are we losing the other Pikmin? Where did we lose those two Pikmin? There wasn't any near here. Maybe they had somehow walked right into the fire, or maybe there was some trying to go to that Emperor Bullplex. I don't know, but we're just going to continue and just not worry about it. Now I think we're on to sub-level 4. I wasn't actually keeping track. We're halfway there. Sub-level 5, okay. Now I was gonna say, I think this one actually is a rest floor. This is where we can actually get 2 Pikmin. See, which one do we have less of? Blue, so we may as well just get some blue Pikmin with more blue Pikmin. We could also get our purples back as well and get it back to 20. So I guess, as this game was like, hey, you're gonna lose a lot of Pikmin, we as well allow you to get a whole bunch more back. I just need 2 more to equivalent exchange. And this time, we can just put some leaf Pikmin in there too. Also like how it just gives you some white Pikmin. Now we're back to 20 of each Pikmin. That makes me really happy. So we get these guys out and let's see if there's any eggs in here. It's also kind of interesting how this game just automatically puts it back into not the first person's perspective, but it puts it into the other perspective though. Aww. There. That right there. Oh, hello! Didn't realize you guys were here too, so we can get more nectar then. Well, we can obviously get more nectar, but we can get more sprays, that was what I was trying to say. As long as we can actually hit the same one. There you go. Unfortunately, it's not like the doodle bugs, which you can actually get the bitter sprays, but this at least gives us spicy sprays. And if only we had more purples on us. That was my fault though, I could have just gotten that whole shebang there, but that's okay. Sometimes it just be like that. And dang it, President, you're so close. So close. Oh, hello, Egg, how you doing? Aw, there was a chance. But now off to the restroom. Not the bathroom, but off to out of the restroom. Here. We should have taken a nap there. But we're just taking a nap right here because it'll be due to the beginning. And this, I don't remember what kind of bizarre. There's no wrath in here, but I don't remember what kind of hazards are in this area, so I don't know if it's best to kind of just leave our Pikmin be. Oh my goodness. Hello. You are just a jerk. Like, I know that these guys will look at you really quickly, but I didn't realize how quickly they would actually look at you. So we will just leave our Pikmin here. And kind of just go forwards just to make sure that we realize there was even a treasure right there that it dropped. But just to make sure that there's no or I could just look at the list here. Okay, so I think from here the most hazardous thing that there's going to be are those darn frogs, and of course the water. That's like the most important, not the most important thing, but that's the thing that's mostly in the forefront here. You are not even going to look at me or my Pikmin. You're just gonna get out of here. You dude, unfortunately, are also going to have to go, mostly because, well, I don't want you to cause any issues to me or the Pikmin either. Unfortunately, that Wollywog just had to ruin the 20 of each Pikmin. Just from, like, looking at us from this corner, and managing to actually smack us. Like, bruh. But that's okay, at least these guys are not too bad to take care of. It's a mushroom. Giant mushroom. I love avatars so much. It's just a silly little anime. Yes, I am calling it anime because anime is just animation. It's Japanese. I don't know why people get so worked up, be like, no, it's not anime. It's like, you not realize anime is short for, not short for animation. It literally just says animation. But hey, that's fine. Oh, this guy just did us a favor, unfortunately, for it is just going to have to get heated, because I don't want to risk losing a Pikmin with electricity, but I feel absolutely horrible doing that. These guys are still going to stay alive, I just want to, like, note to that. I don't believe those guys can actually get to each other, because there's walls right in front of it. Hopefully there's enough Pikmin here to be able to actually get that mushroom. Because I guess there wasn't even any water here. We could have discarded other Pikmin to get that mushroom. But, oh well. Yes, now it's just time to scout to make sure there isn't actually any bird treasure around here. Which there is not. There's only 2 treasures here. It's good to know. I like how the water dumples are just ignoring us because we're right here. First, now it's going after our Pikmin. How close are you going to get to all of us before you decide to just go back into the water? I don't think so, buddy. Of course that Pikmin's now going to be eaten officially because this cutscene's going. Because it doesn't pause in the background until it gets to this stage right here. So rest in peace, that little guy did not deserve that. But at least all our other Pikmin are going to avenge it. And now we're going to sub-level 8. Which is crazy, because it has a bit of lag, it feels like it would be longer. But no, it's just nice and short. I don't think any of the forests right here now have anything that are going to fall on us, but I'm also not positive about that. First, you're going to come over here and look at all our Pikmin. Like, I don't think so. I think you're just going to fall. Especially with this going down with the poison. And now you're just going to get destroyed just from looking at us. Just from looking at the Pikmin and blowing your breath on us. I love these enemies so much. I like the music in this room. It just sounds kind of groovy. I also don't know if there's any other, I was gonna say eggs. Oh, I was just gonna let Olimar just have a nap down there, but I guess Olimar just had other plans. Oh, I love this game. I love the fact that you can nap. It's too bad napping can't actually get any health up or not. That would be so cool. Like, that would be almost like a reference to Kirby games. I love Kirby. And oh, okay, looks like our first treasure might actually be an invisible treasure. Yes, yes, Marnectar. Or maybe it won't. It's like, the radar was going up here, but now it's not. Like, are you drunk, radar? Are you good? Do you need some help? Okay, I thought this gate right here was gonna be more of a pain with this guy going up here, but nope, thankfully it wasn't. And I guess technically these guys could be things that are falling on us. I don't know if they would be considered to be hazardous or not. But yeah, it looks like it's just going to be only poison's the hazard. I love how you could just run through these guys with no issues. Dude, are you okay? You're trying to attack, like, blow out our Pikmin when there wasn't even any Pikmin nearby. I'm not going to question it, I just find it kind of funny. It's just like, what are you doing, buddy? Are you okay? Do you need help? Yeah, that is near poison, so we're gonna have to be careful. We're still going to throw all the Pikmin up because they'll just go back down anyways. Very easy to take care of as long as you are safe. And speaking of being safe, hopefully, okay, didn't completely fall on there. Now we'll just kind of do half and half there, and get this purple Pikmin go through, and hopefully it won't go through the poison, because it'll just take its time to go through it. Thankfully it didn't. There we go, so now it is safe for these guys to go through. I love how that just pauses. Now they should hopefully do a U-turn around, or I guess they're just going to go the long way around. Sometimes this AI is really smart, other times I doubt to really question why they go a certain way. Now they do. I guess the purple Pikmin was just kind of afraid to go towards the poison, which I really don't blame on. I also wouldn't want to go through poison like that. It's also too bad, unlike the blue Pikmin, the white Pikmin can't actually save any Pikmin from poison. Same with like the fire Pikmin. I get the electric Pikmin not being able to save it from electric shock, because that's just a one-shot KO for the poor Pikmin. Why isn't it for like Olimar and Louie and the President? And how can we have Louie's notes when Louie isn't here to make any notes? The more so for enemies that we pick up, if that Louie already hasn't encountered. It's like he is abducted, even though he actually made his way down to cave to the Titan Dweevil. And it's like, what the hell? After all of that, I thought it was just going to be an open cave. But oh well. But yeah, anyways, it's just like, why? Why do we get his notes just all of a sudden? And it's not there at the very beginning either. Thankfully, those guys were able to just barely avoid getting the poison in them. I would admit that actually made my heart jump just a little bit. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to call you. I meant to just like expand you. Now to floor 8, which just makes me think of the shower room, just because the towels. Oh my goodness, I forgot how many of these guys there were, and it's also gathering and going, so there's that going on for us. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I guess we could try to lure the groint in. We're just gonna do this. No, we don't need to lure them in, considering what we did at the very beginning of this episode. It was just kind of, we just tried to get our Pikmin, or our captains rather, right through the wall. But the question is, where is the other groint? We see this one here, but not the other one. So the other one's gonna have to be careful about. Oh, okay, they're both right there. We have one little Pikmin with us. That is so cute. We just gotta call it Jeremy. Jeremy the blue Pikmin. What a sweetheart. Jeremy's a champ. So hopefully here, it looks like we'd be safe around this area. Wanted to make sure Pikmin weren't to go to get in the way. And I think there is only 2, so you should now be safe to actually leave our Pikmin here by themselves. At least I'm going to hope that's going to be the case. Not. We're about to find out. Fortunately, we just lost a lot of our purple Pikmin just because, well, I threw them down into the pit by accident. And that, of course, made it so that the Pikmin just got eaten. And on the plus side, we can get revenge for these guys by crushing them. But also because we can just simply swarm them, but also just punch them. Which I think is really hilarious, how we could just beat the crap out of some of these enemies here. That's right, you are not even going to look at any of our Pikmin. Now where's Olimar, though? Oh, no, we lost some Pikmin down there, unfortunately. We gotta keep losing them. But at least, for the most part, we can actually get the Pikmin to just... Wow, we are just losing. This is the one area that apparently we're just losing most of our Pikmin from. Which honestly is a surprise, because I thought it was gonna be, like, sooner. I thought it would even be the first floor. Even though... we did that one actually a lot more safe. This one I was just a little less careful about, a little bit more careless. But hey, that's okay. At the end, we're still getting this cave done, and that's all that matters. We may as well just swarm these guys. And why is there so many bulborbs down here, or just dwarf bulborbs, quote unquote, because they're not actually bulborbs. I love how these guys are just straight up bed bugs. It's so interesting. Because normally they wouldn't eat meat, I believe they're more... like, they're carnivores. Like, we are. Not it's herbivores? Omnivores. They're not carnivores, but now they are carnivores? I don't really know how it kind of just ended up working for these guys or their evolution. But yeah, I'm not really going to... not gonna complain. Of course, swarming is more slow. I don't know why I keep wanting to, like, swarm. Just throw them on the top. And... okay, thankfully that was just an egg. I thought I just threw Pikmin into a bomb rock. But there's no bomb. Bitter spray! Bitter spray! Okay, cool. I love that. Okay, Olimar, please get your butt here and... oh my goodness! Olimar, please! I mean, I guess that was my fault, because I'm the one setting it up, but like... bruh, Olimar, you could have, when you were running through, at least got some of the spray there. But no. No. I seriously have to wonder if this thing tastes like, if these taste like medicine or not. The purple ones at least look like medicine. I don't know what about it, just looks like great medicine. To me, I can't unsee it. Do we have a groint that's stuck somewhere? They keep hearing a bloop, bloop, which I don't think is usually here. But also, the fact that there's no treasure that's... okay, there's a treasure. I was gonna say there hasn't been any treasure showing up. But like, I don't know if that's like the ship noise that I'm hearing, or if it's something else. I'm just, like... It just... yeah, words. It's one of those nights. One of those days. I had a bit of a long night yesterday because it was my birthday. Of course, June 22nd was my birthday. And I just, like, I was up a little bit later than I normally would. I was also out for most of the day. So, like, when I get tired enough, I just can't speak. I don't know why that is. Like, in neurodivergent, so it's probably just one of the many neurodivergencies that I actually have. And maybe it's... no, it's not Olimar's house I'm hearing. I still don't know what that boom 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 noise that I was hearing. It kind of sounded like a Gatling joint walking. Which is why I was wondering if there was one that was like maybe bugged in the ground or not. I think there's only like 2 in here though in the first place. There's that one treasure there. We could have just gotten that. We didn't have to sweep out the whole entire room. But at least there's some of the little dudes still left. I had to wonder if these little bread bugs would eventually turn into like larger dwarf bull bears. I know that they can get pretty large. Obviously there's the big bread bugs that we see in... is it the bully den? But the bully den is not this. Not at all. The bully den is the challenge one. Hopefully none of our Pikmin go into the water. Just want to clear off these poison hazards. I say as there are some going right into the water. We're probably going to lose these guys, unfortunately, because they don't actually last that long. Like, it feels like they've definitely shortened that down. Oh, we got these guys going down. Good job, little dudes. Good job. We are boxed together in here with these guys, though. That's the unfortunate part. But, on the plus side, now that we have the gates done, we can just shrug it off and just burp at them. Like, the fact that it's literally just burps. Like this. It's like, yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. All of you guys. All of you. Especially you, Bomb Rock. Shit, Bomb Rock didn't even do anything to us. And I think that dude should hopefully ignore us. Anything, we'll just kind of go in the water. Do not go into the water with me, guys. No, thank you. Like, I appreciate you want to stick with us, but I don't really want you to get blown up either. That would be unfortunate. We'll just play along with this guy. Humor it for at least a little bit. And now, like, I still can't believe how much Pikmin we just lost. Did a 7th floor. Like, that wasn't even that hazardous of a floor. The only thing that was actually a threat to us were the 2 gathering drawings. But no, apparently it was just the little guys that were just scattered everywhere. And I guess that makes sense, because if you move them on the ground, you don't realize your Pikmin are on the ground. Munch time. But that's okay, at least now we are on to the last floor, which I think has a giant lobster crab-like enemy. Like a shrimp lobster feature. I think it's kind of interesting. I think our best bet is still to use the purple Pikmin. We just need to be very careful. Because, well, you will see soon enough why I say we need to be careful. And okay, we still have at least 10 of our purple Pikmin still on us, so we lost half, which was less than I thought it would be. But okay, big guy, I am ready to fight you. Not that ready, but just ready enough. So could you please run into the wall for me? The wall, thank you very much. This right here, this is the biggest hazard of the rocks that are on the ground. But at least with the purples, we can still do at least some decent damage. Just need to make sure that, you know, we don't get ourselves hit by it, nor the rocks going down. So maybe this time we will actually throw some reds in. We already got it down, it's pretty decent. Yeah, I do love this thing though. It's kind of cute. Feel bad for it though. It's like, it just wants to eat, but also why does it just like fall from the ground like this? Its health is also regenerating. Just like I did not know that the boss's health could regenerate. I don't know if it's because it's simply just on like a little quarter or not. But he's so cute. It reminds me of the Charger from Left 4 Dead. I think it's just because of its one single arm. But also just, I feel bad for it because the way it sounds when it's like knocked over like this. But, plus side, we got the thing down, now we no longer have to worry about it. But it also has, well, a lot of people think it's really creepy, which I mean, I don't blame it. Very uncanny treasure right here. You see why soon enough. Not just because it's a doll head, but because of another reason. I used to have these kind of dolls as a kid. I just actually used to really love them as a kid. But here's the reason why. Is look at its face. So like this one, it's because it's going around so much, its eyes can't just close and it goes up and down. That would have been like this really cool detail to have left that in. But there was the Cavern of Chaos. Fully completed. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of Pikmin, but we also gained like 10, but then lost 10 more. That's just how Pikmin games are, though. At least we get confetti from it. But I think with that, I'll leave it here. The next video, we either go to Dream Den or all the way to the Hall of Beasts. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it that. It's not the Hall of Beasts. It is the Hall of Heroes. Don't know which one we'll go to next. But I guess I'll have to leave it up to you guys. Or we'll just kind of go to one. Whichever one we're closest to, or we end up going to the next episode. But until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap that subscribe button. Say something down in the comments down below. Do it too. I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys are doing well this summer. If you guys have any summer plans, please let me know. But I don't want to ramble. So until then, peace.